a legal battle is underway over the estate of the South Dakota couple who earned millions from the sale of Sue the T-Rex.
In 1990, fossil hunters discovered Sue's massive skeleton on Maurice and Darlene Williams' property on the Cheyenne River Reservation. Now, because of the location, people questioned who owned the rights to Sue, which led to years of court battles.
And as KELOLAND's Tom Hansen shows us, now the controversy has shifted to whom inherits the fortune created by the skeleton. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, you guys. In 1997, Maurice and Darlene Williams made $7.6 million when Sue was auctioned off to the Chicago Field Museum. Now, at 47 feet long, Sue is among the largest and best preserved T-Rex skeletons ever discovered. Maurice Williams died in 2011. His wife, Darlene, died in Sioux Falls in December of 2020.
According to their obituaries, the couple had 4 children. And according to court records, 3 of those siblings are now locked in a court battle over Darlene's estate. According to records filed in Lincoln County, Darlene Williams has 2 wills. The original, signed in 2017, includes all of her children and all of her grandchildren with very specific instructions. She planned to give each of her daughters a diamond ring, and each of her grandchildren would receive equal shares of her estate. It also lists daughter Sandra Williams Luther as the personal representative in charge of settling the estate and making sure the will is carried out. A second will is dated November 25th of 2020, 2.5 weeks before Darlene's death. It designates her daughter Sandra as the sole heir and sole executor. In the typed document, she asks her children not to fight. She says she's lived with them at odds for too many years, and maybe with her death, her kids will find peace and make their way back to being a family. In August of 2021, several months after Darlene's death, a judge appointed her other daughter, Jacqueline Schwartz, as the special administrator of the estate. The court ruled that she continue in that role in February of 2022. According to court documents, Schwartz questions whether the second will is legal. She says her mother was critically ill and in hospice care when she signed the document, and there was no witness in the room due to COVID restrictions. Schwartz is also contesting the sale of their mother's home in Spearfish 2 weeks before her death. Schwartz points out that her mother's signatures don't really match other documents. According to court documents, the proceeds, $225,000, eventually went to Darlene's son, Carson Williams.
Now, earlier this year, Schwartz asked a judge for permission to bring claims against her siblings and possibly Dakota title on behalf of the estate. The case is ongoing. At this point, no trial date is scheduled.